Hey guys, happy New Year. We're all tired this morning. Maybe not Miss Jackie. She's a morning person. My butt's dragging this morning, hence the super big green drink here. We've all got our drinks going here. We're going to be super brief today. We're going to talk less than 15 minutes because we want you guys to hang with us. So I'm going to tell you quickly what we're doing this week, and what we would like to encourage you guys to do is to take your weight, take your measurements, and take your pictures. And everybody cringes whenever I say take your pictures. Everybody cringes at that and they don't want to do that. But I am telling you, in 3 months or 6 months or whatever, you'll be really super excited that you have those. I had one lady one time who she bulked at that forever and a day. And then one day she sent me a message and she was like, I just saw some pictures of myself from the backside and I didn't even know it was me. So take your pictures, and what we're going to do is put them all into an envelope. If this helps you, take out your envelope, write your measurements down, write your weight down. Print your pictures off. Actually, don't just save them on your phone. I think I like a visual in my hand more. Maybe you don't, but put them in your envelope, tuck them away, and save them. In a couple months, you'll pull that out and you'll be really surprised. So that's going to be step one we want to talk about today. We're going to go over a product that we forgot to talk about last week. We're going to be super fast, but Jackie's going to talk about the doTERRA vitamins, which are probably the most important product. Certainly doTERRA's most popular product, I think. And then we're going to go over the steps of the Leptin Diet. We got this thing out here. We're going to talk about a smoothie real quick, and then we're going to talk about these, and then we're going to get off of here. So you go ahead, Jackie.
And it's quite amazing that an essential oil company, their number one product is their vitamin line. And I have been a vitamin connoisseur for many years and took really good vitamins ever since I started. But I was very impressed with the doTERRA vitamins because I listened to Dr. Schmidt, who was one of the formulators, speak about these. And he talked about one-a-day vitamins, and then he talked about the super mega vitamins. And the one-a-day just gives you a little bit of what you actually need daily. The super mega gives you way more than what you need daily. And these are formulated to fall right within the optimal. It gives us the best chance of uptaking those ancient micronutrients, and that's what's very important whenever you're going to take a supplement. The other thing I like about this is the Lifelong Vitality Pack, and it also comes in a daily nutrient pack. But I like this one because it has these three products I get all in one: the vitamins, the omegas, and the antioxidant formula. I was paying a lot of money for all three of those individually, and now I get these all in one package for a great price. So I don't think there's anything better out there right now than these doTERRA Lifelong Vitality Packs.
Would you ever give them up?
No.
No. Nobody would. Me either. I'm going to quickly just tell my story on the vitamins. I had what should have been terminal cancer 4 years ago. 4 years ago this month, actually. And 6 months later, I had a heart attack from stress. And I supplemented like crazy. So I treated my cancer alternatively and juice and things like that, and I supplement, Jackie, like crazy. I mean, we talk a lot about supplements, and I have a crate full in my cabinet of things that I take. And I never could get my vitamin D where it needed to be. I was taking prescription vitamin D, liquid vitamin D, every kind of vitamin D, getting that checked regularly. And my potassium is always low. My potassium, just now, you guys know, I've been in and out of the hospital with that because it gets so low I get in the hospital. And so about, how long has it been? Did I tell you guys? Maybe 4 or 5 months ago? 6 months. I started using just the vitamins. I thought doTERRA says they have everything we need in that. I'm just going to try that and see what happens. So I gave up all the rest of my supplements, which I actually spent more money on than I do on these vitamins. So I was buying the vitamins and the supplements, and it was a lot of money. So I gave everything else up. Oops, can I hand you that? Sorry. And when I just had my blood work done a few weeks ago, everything was perfect for the first time in 4 years. I was super excited. I literally cried that day.
Yeah,
I was so excited because it's so much work to try and keep all those things up, and so much money. So the fact that I can just take this one product, and I take mine religiously. I don't miss mine. I'm pretty religious about it. But I was excited, so I know you've had good success.
I have. And if you're looking to get your hair to grow,
and your nails.
yeah, I mean, it's amazing. I literally now have to go every 4 weeks to get my hair cut because it just grows so quickly.
It's really crazy.
So it's amazing.
It's true. Yeah, that's true.
And I have my Good Girl Moonshine with me today.
All right.
Thought I'd show you what it looked like.
It's a big hearty drink there, Jackie.
It is.
Especially for so early in the morning. But that's when we need to do it, we know. So we're going to quickly talk about the things that we're going to do. Well, we talked last week about what we're going to do. So I guess we'll let Michelle talk this week about what she's doing, because I'm doing the control drink and trying to throw in some Slim and Sassy. You're doing Slim and Sassy and Good Girl Moonshine, and so you talk about what you're going to do this week.
Well, I'm starting small. Like I said last week, I'm using the Slim and Sassy in my drinks twice a day. And I want to incorporate the trim shakes. I have a vanilla at home. Been a little intimidated. Never made smoothies or juice or anything like that. So this is going to be a new experience for me. They are pretty tasty. Was excited to find out that I can order these now as a kit where I can get 2 shakes, 4 bottles of the Slim and Sassy, and the Lifelong Vitality Pack, which I'm very excited because I have not yet been on those.
You're going to be very excited in another month.
Yes.
So I'm hoping that, the combination of these will give me extra added energy, just, that bump in my metabolism that I need, and I'm excited.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens in a week or two. I'm excited too. We haven't actually yet decided if we're going to weigh weekly and disclose that, or monthly, or what we're going to do yet, but we'll keep you guys posted on how we're doing. So we talked a little bit about the Leptin Diet last week, and I'm just going to kind of quickly go over, we're going to go over this every week. We'll talk about different aspects of this, but I'm just going to quickly give you guys the rules so you know what you're doing if you want to follow this. Again, I would really encourage you to get the book. The rule number 1, let me just add my first rule. I think rule number 1 is water, water, water. In all my programs, I teach drink water. Okay, my husband's telling us already, our time's half up. Water is the key to life, so you need to drink lots and lots of water. For people who say they don't like to drink water, you guys tell me if this is your experience. If you only drink water, you only want to drink water. Is that right?
Absolutely.
If you drink a little bit of water and other things, you crave everything else.
Yes.
Now, are you this way? Are you a big water drinker, or where are you at with your water right now?
I'm kind of half and half.
Do you crave water?
Sometimes,
Do
but not
you?
all the time.
Yeah. See, I think, now, do you crave water?
Yes.
Yeah, I do too. Like, I want my water. I drink a ton of water. I think if you only drink water, you just want water. So,
But I do find if on days that I drink something else, it does make a big difference for me. I'm not as good as the days that I just drink the water.
Yeah, water is important, and we'll go over that more next week about the aspects of water and why water is so important. But let's go over these rules here for the Leptin Diet. Rule number 1 is to never eat after dinner, and I'm just going to read this to you straight from the book. Never eat after dinner. Allow 11 to 12 hours between dinner and breakfast. Never go to bed on a full stomach, and finish eating dinner at least 3 hours before bed. Now, this is hard. This is where I struggle right here, because my day is so long that 6 o'clock is like almost the middle of my day. So I have to really, we talked about this last week, I have to really work on getting my dinner in by 6 o'clock. But, and for a lot of people, you guys tell me again if this is true, a lot of people snack and right until they go to bed. People stay up till 11, 12 o'clock, and then they get up in the morning and grab whatever, coffee or donut or something heading out the door. So where are you guys at with this?
I do so much better when I follow that, and the big key for me is that being in bed by 10 o'clock in addition with this. If I do that, things just fall into line for me. I had a really high blood sugar this morning.
Oh, did you?
And I stayed up
You
late.
partied all night for New Year's Eve last night, didn't you?
I didn't eat badly, but I stayed up late.
Yeah, it does. Sleep. We'll talk about sleep another week as well, because sleep is a bane of my existence, actually. But sleep is key to losing weight. It's
Yes,
important.
it is.
So, rule number 2 is to eat 3 meals a day. Allow 5 to 6 hours between meals, and do not snack. Again, this is kind of a hard concept for people. I'll tell you my first experience with that. When I was doing one of my programs, and we did a 3 meals a day, no snacks kind of a thing. And if someone had asked me, do you snack during the day? I think I would have said no. But I was like you. I found myself reaching for a handful of nuts, or reaching for an orange, or grabbing an apple, or making a juice, or doing, all day long. I was actually sticking stuff in my mouth, and I was really shocked by that. So I think, have you tried this yet? 3 meals and no snacks?
I have not tried that.
Oh my goodness. I'll be glad to hear you report it next week and see how it goes for you, because it's pretty hard. Okay, next rule is do not eat large meals. If you are overweight, always try to finish a meal when you are slightly less than full. The full signal will usually catch up to you in 10 to 20 minutes. Eating slowly is important, and we all know that's true, because if you wolf your food down, not only do you mess with your digestion, but you don't feel hungry.
This
you
was
don't
an
feel full?
emotional thing for me. I was afraid I was going to get hungry before my next meal.
Oh,
And so when I first started this was the hardest part for me,
really?
not eating a larger meal.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That was probably my least struggle of this, so it's just funny how we're all different. Rule number 4, this is my biggest struggle. Eat a breakfast containing protein. That was hard for me. So I know you do, so you want to share what you have for breakfast every morning?
This morning I had 2 pastured eggs, organic. I had 2 pieces of heritage pork sausage. That means that the pig is allowed to forage for its own food. And then I also had a large power green salad with lemon and garlic dressing. Delicious.
Sounds good. Might have that for lunch.
No grains, no toast. That's my...
Sounds good. Yeah, I said I'm not an egg person, not a breakfast person. It's really, and you said you love breakfast too, didn't you?
Breakfast,
Yeah, no, that was a struggle for me. So, plug for Dr. Axe. Because I'm a smoothie girl and I drink smoothie every morning for breakfast. But I went and got the, I don't have the can over here, but I got his Healing Protein, which is pretty high in protein. I'm not a fan of protein mixes. I don't know about you guys, how you feel about that, but I feel like it's a can of chemicals. So I've never been a big fan of that. But his is clean. It's actually from clean cows even, so if you go online and read about it, it's pretty interesting stuff. But and I do like the taste. It mixes. You don't, like, do you feel like yours, it's not grainy at all, is it?
No,
Yeah,
no.
you can't even tell it's in there. So go Dr. Axe, chocolate and vanilla. You can get that on, what's his website? DrAxe.com?
DrAxe.com.
Yeah, so that's a good addition for me, and that's helped my breakfast. And then rule number 5 is reduce the amount of carbs that you eat. And we all know this. This is not a magic rule. We all know it. It's just harder to do it than we think it's going to be. But I think you tell me what your experience is. For me, if I don't eat them, I don't crave them. If I eat them, I want them all the time.
That's
Kinda
my
where
thing.
it's-
Yep.
Yeah, that's just kind of where it's at. So those are the rules. Get you guys the book and figure out why you're doing that. And I think we're gonna close up for today because my husband's over here with a sign saying 10 minutes, we're done. So anything else we want to chat about real quick before we get off of here?
I think I'm good.
Yep. You want to tell them real quick about the book that comes with the kit? Because I know this one does come with it. Maybe something else comes too, but I know that does come with it.
When you order the kit, you get the book. It'll walk you kind of through the program. It'll have some how to make the positive changes, the different Slim and Sassy products that they offer. There's like real people who have went on the program and tried it, and their success stories and things that worked for them and things that didn't. I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
excited to see where we are in a month and a few months. And actually, I just want to say, whenever we made the last video, I don't remember. I made the maybe you guys didn't even catch this, but I made the comment that I said I'm not a vain person, so I didn't really care that I was overweight because I felt like I was fit. And then when it affected my health was when I cared about that. But then I thought, oh, that sounds a little arrogant. So you know what? If you're for whatever reason you want to lose weight, it doesn't matter if it's your health or if you want to look better in your jeans, go for it. You know, if you want to have more energy to spend with your kids or whatever your why is, that's what's important to you. So it's not that I don't want to call people vain if they just want to look better in their clothes, because whatever motivates you, that's the important thing. Like, you want to get out there and do this thing. So we're super excited. Excited for you guys. If you have questions, contact us. You know how to do that, and we will see you next week and see where we're at. Next week we're gonna make a smoothie though. I have this. I'm just gonna show you guys this real quick. Got this new book. Just because I have the same pretty much spinach and everything, and I'm excited because this book has spinach and everything too. I didn't know that until I went through it, but we're gonna start making a recipe a week out of this for those of you who don't know how to make smoothies. So we'll talk about that more next week. See you then.
Bye.